Oh my god. That was a con. Hi! I remember that.
Oh.
What are you waving at? Oh.
I was recording the Banquet parade.
Oh, it's so cute.
Parade of Banquet.
Look at that.
Parade of Banquet.
So parade of non-driver Banquet. Yeah. Imagine not being able to drive.
The sad walk to the stadium for the non-drivers.
Wait, do a cartwheel. Okay, Katie. I'll get it back to you.
Woo!
Oh, what was say? It's literally frozen. I cannot get this out. I'm sorry.
Bob.
Don't put it up against the table.
Now, my mom, arguably my closest friend, just a touch forgetful about small things for small amounts of time. I think my speech is really going to be that special at all, especially
Yes,
since
it will.
Anna went
Believe in
first.
yourself.
I wanted to join my sophomore year. That's my original time I wanted to join. And she starts to see you. She's like, what is some fun? You want to teach you color guard? I was like, sure. And so we go out to her backyard. She's got flag, I got flag. She teaches me fight songs, all different kinds of things. This is really annoying.
I cried. But let me tell you, the first thing.
And then she switched the tube up, so thanks for that. She was my first rookie as a section. We did a good job. So thank you guys. Also thank you to all the rest of the band for this year. Wonderful, wonderful season. I'm gonna go. Wait, I need to record this.
My speech was just a lot of like bullet points and stuff because I was too here in marching band, so thank you.
But I just remember like as soon as I walked into that stadium, I was pushing just into that stadium, I looked up and just saw like how small I felt in that whole stadium as soon as I looked up. And I just like, my first memory of dogs was kind of funny because it was percussion clinics.
How loud do I need to be? I'm not that loud. That's good. Alright. There's a reason I was so far back in the line because I've been trying to write a speech or anything all week. And dude, it's been a rough week. I have not been able to come up with anything. Another reason why I was so far back in the line is because I also wanted to go before Rachel because I wanted to make her cry. Rachel, I'm not going to look at her because I might start crying, but Rachel has been with me since day one.
And how much has changed since then, and everything's different, and I'm different, but band has pretty much stayed the same in sport. I hope everyone who experienced this in the first year looks back later with a sense of nostalgia like I do with mine. Because this was really great, and this is really great, but I remember something about being a freshman and completely new to everything was amazing. And I hope everybody who's in band right now continues to enjoy everything in Marching Knights has to offer. So this year I've been a section leader, and I really enjoyed teaching and having sectionals together at my house as a guard. Okay. It was nice to get to know everyone this summer, and I hope everyone regards the memories we've made as a section, and they take them for themselves until they eventually well. Being a section leader, the band does feel a lot different than it did when I was a freshman. the responsibility you have is overwhelming at times, but it's also really nice to like know how everything works. Especially if you have others to help keep your section on track. And I think you guys will be fine next year. Just think about what makes, because after tomorrow, I'm not going to be in band anymore, or marching band anymore. Yeah. But I'm going to miss this a lot, and I'm glad that I had a last year like this. So, yeah.
Okay, so before I start, just an FYI, I cry a lot, so this should be fun. Okay, so when I was for anyone who doesn't know Cassidy, she was in marching band for 4 years before I was, and she seemed to semi-enjoy it, so we didn't know what to think. So I told myself, if Cass did this for 4 whole years, see, I can keep a promise. I just want all of you girls to know that you all are amazing, and I think I can speak for Piper and myself, that we are so very proud of every single one of you, and just because we won't be here doesn't mean that we aren't gone forever. After 8 years of having the first girls, there are no more.
Last year was the hardest part of my whole season. I was full of emotion, and honestly, just a wreck. Joining band with them and not leaving with them was actually made me really emotional. I got really close with them over the years and grew so many bonds, and seeing them leaving the band was the hardest part ever. But it also made me happy to think that they're moving on with in the next chapter of their lives. And I want to be there by their side the whole entire time. No. Firstly, I want to thank Mr. Brian for asking me my 8th grade year to join band. I want to say if I didn't join my 8th grade year, I wasn't going to do it at all. And I'm really glad I had the honor. You motivated me to keep going and try my very best in my ability, and I just can't thank you enough. John, thank you for helping me this year and honestly being so good at technology, because we couldn't have done without you. Thank you for making this year one of the best ones yet. I love all the memories we have, like the day we went to the Dollar Tree and spent roughly $50 on the night of the day awards.
I just want to say mine never got given out.
Oh my gosh, wait, I'll bring it tomorrow. We'll have one left.
Thanks for interrupting. You're my favorite person. I love you. Thank you for being my best friend. I can't wait to come back to see you perform next year. I'll be by yourself since it's just you. Keep growing and become the best you ever can. I really love you. See, you're crying. I got you. And finally, thank you to the band who has been the best support group I've ever had. Thank you for everyone keeping a smile on my face.
I know that guy. I know him.
All right, I'm the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't really have a whole lot to say, except for congratulations to the baritone section for being the only section running for 5 years straight, all 5 of my all 5 of my years here as a baritone, we have not had a single absent drop between our section. And I'm right here. But I'm glad you found your place with the bands and the soccer team was really put out and everything. It's good to see the bank and everything and all of this. I'd still like to know why you guys all dressed up. Sort of like Abby and McKenna, both of you, this is to both of you. I hope you guys really push next year, and the year after that, you do play softball, okay? Okay, so you got 2 more years, right? 2 more years. Yeah, so both of you guys need to get in there and make the section absolutely phenomenal and move on with it, because I want you guys to realize that you have a very specific skill set, that you don't really think about. You guys are great leaders from this time. Aurora too, but you're not in my section, so. But seriously though, you're a junior, right? Yeah, so we got 1 more year for you. Next year you can be all right. As long as you don't go back to normal.
Speech from Mr. Fry now. Mr. Fry's senior speech.
Mr. Fry's senior speech.
So I want to take the opportunity as well to thank these seniors. They're